𝕃𝕬𝕚 back at again with another YouTube video. all that. If you are new to my channel consists of a variety of videos, including fashion, beauty, lifestyle, girl talks, and occasionally we might start doing challenges. So as I said, it's a variety of videos. Before we get into the topic of today's video, I'm going to give you guys the outfit of the day and the shout out of the day. So first up is the shout out of the day, and the shout out of the day is going to Christian Beauty Plug, and her content basically consists of girl talks, lifestyle videos, hauls, and vlogs, and she also has beauty videos as well. I really want you guys to go ahead and check out her channel. She has a shortcut and she does a lot of different colors, and I just feel like she has a bomb personality. Even though I haven't met her in person, but she has a bomb personality. I just love watching her videos because of her personality, and she's very pretty, and she just seems like a very outgoing, fun person, and you could say she's like my YouTube friend. So definitely make sure you guys go ahead and check out her channel. So I'm just going to show you guys the outfit of the day really quick, and then we can get into what today's video all about. So I have on this peach and white shirt, and this is my grandfather's old shirt again. You're gonna see me with a lot of his old clothing on because like that's like my reminder of him. And then I have on these black biker shorts I got from Ross not too long ago with my regular pink the Burton slides. For the purpose of today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys 10 must-watch Hulu shows. And these are shows that I watch all the way through, or almost all the way through. I'll let you guys know what shows I haven't finished yet, but these are shows that I really would recommend. And I know right now people are really don't have nothing to do. I know people are going back to work, but I feel like they still want something to watch during their downtime. So a lot of streaming networks are getting money right now because people are paying for that, because after your subscription goes out, I mean, you start paying for the subscription. Actually, after you finish the free trial, you start paying for the subscription. So I feel like these streaming networks are making money right now. So let's get into it. So the first one I have on my list is Star vs. Evil, and it's not in accordance to any ranking of how good or bad they are. I just did it that way to how I remember them. So it's actually on Disney XD, and I know a lot of you that are probably like older or my age or whatever, y'all probably be looking at it like, why would I want to watch a show that's on Disney XD? But that's a very interesting cartoon. And then me, I don't want to say I'm closed off to watching like kiddie things, but I can still watch kiddie things long as it has some seriousness elements in it. So that's why I think I could watch Star vs. Evil, and they have a lot of lessons in that show. Like, it's comedy, it's a whole bunch of stuff, but it's mostly based off of lessons in that cartoon. So for number 2, I have Atlanta, and if you don't know what Atlanta is, that show is produced by 𝐿𝕬𝕬𝕗 and I want to say that show started 2015, 2016. It has a lot of seriousness, it has a lot of comedy, and it's on Fox. So they're coming out with a new season, I think, in January. And for Star vs. Evil, I want to say my boyfriend put me on, but he kind of did it because I already knew about the show, but I hadn't really got into watching it until he really brought it to my attention. That's when I was like, okay, I can get jiggy with the show. Atlanta, he put me onto that. I always wanted to watch Atlanta, but I was like, I don't know. Like, I never understood like what was the theme of the show, like what was it based off of. And then I started watching it, I want to say starting last month, and I finished it in the same month because the episodes are not that long. There'll be some long episodes according to what the episode is based on, but Atlanta is a really good show, and that's more adult content show. For number 3, I have 911, and I love 911 hands down. They have the 911 Texas, and then they also had the 911 in California. So 911 is just a good show. I was waiting on this new season because a whole bunch of stuff transpired from the California one and the Texas one. Like, literally 911 is so good, not because they just show you like actual 911 emergencies. Like, they will have so much drama going on with the actual people, the EMT, the police, and the paramedics. So it's just so good. And Angela Bassett is in 911, by the way. I think that's the only. Oh, and China 𝕬𝕚𝕬𝕗's sister, I think she's the oldest one, the dark skinned one. She's in that show. She's in the Texas one, but Angela Bassett is in the one that's for California. So you definitely want to check out that show if you haven't been watching 911. For number 4, I have Star. And Star is basically, I want to say, that's adult content as well. 911 is adult content as well. But Star, I got put on to watching it by my sisters, because like during that time we were looking for stuff to watch. Like I think I didn't get my teen job yet. That was like before I had got my teen job, so I really had a lot of time on my hands. So I think that's when we really started watching stuff like OD. But Star is a very good show. It has hella seasons. It has a whole bunch of drama. Keke Palmer was also on it for like I think a whole season or 2 seasons. You got Ryan Destiny on there. You have, I'm trying to remember who else is on Star. That's all that could come to my mind right now. But Star is a very good show, and it's a whole bunch of drama on there. And I just really think it's a good show to watch, especially for girls, because it has a lot of situations that you can relate. For number 5, I have Close Enough. So Close Enough is produced by the same person that made Regular Show. So Regular Show is a cartoon that's on Cartoon Network. Basically with Close Enough, it's more of an adult cartoon than it is like, Regular Show is not an adult cartoon. Like it's probably like 13 and up. That's probably what the suggestion is for watching it. But Close Enough is very good. It was very funny, and it also has some serious elements in it as well. So for number 6, I have Snowfall. And Snowfall, like I can't wait for the new season. My boyfriend put me on to that as well. And Snowfall been around for like, I want to say it was like when Atlanta started, Snowfall started, or it probably came out a year before Atlanta. And Snowfall is a very good show, and it's basically based on the 80s and basically in the black community in California doing the whole crap epidemic. And the I think it's the director or the producer, he passed away last year. So they still end up producing the show because, of course, I think they already done film everything and they want to continue his legacy. So rest in peace to him. And the show is just very good. And he's a very known producer. I just can't put my finger on what's his name right now, but definitely check out Snowfall. So for number 7, I have Superstore. Superstore is very funny, and the girl from Ugly Betty is on there. Her name is America Ferrera, if you guys don't know what's her actual name. So I think she's a very good actor. She could play different roles. You seen her on Ugly Betty, Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. She has other roles as well, but that's all I can remember, and that's what she's famous for. And she also has her own show on Netflix, Gentrified. So definitely want to check that out, because Gentrified is a very good show that's on Netflix, and she produced that show. And I'm waiting for the new season. So I'm also finna do this with Netflix as well. So y'all could expect a series, and this will be in the whole playlist. So y'all already know I got one for HBO Max. So this is Hulu. So this is going to be part of the playlist. So y'all just get ready for the Netflix one. For number 8, I have Rick and Morty. And as I said, I should have been watching Rick and Morty, but I never got Rick and Morty because I always thought it was dumb. And then my boyfriend put me on. He was like, you know what? You just going to watch Rick and Morty. You're going to watch all the seasons to beginning to end. And I finished Rick and Morty last month. And it was a very good show. It was a vibe. Like, it has comedy. It has serious stuff. And I just really want to like Rick and Morty. And I could... like if we having like a conversation, some relatable lines from Rick and Morty, or like, some things from Rick and Morty that I would remember, because that was like a show that really left a stamp on me. Even though it was more comedy than serious, like it really left a stamp on me. Now that I understand why everybody watch Rick and Morty. For number 9, I have Over the Garden Wall. First of all, you would think this cartoon is about to be kiddish as AF. I was about to cut AF. But Over the Garden Wall was mad good. And it has so much maturity themes in there. Not like cussing and nudity and all that stuff. But it has a lot of lessons in there that you will skip over because you think it's just like a kiddish cartoon. I also think this is on Cartoon Network. So definitely want to watch that. And my boyfriend put me onto this as well. Like, he stayed putting me on to shows. Like, I could put my own self on, but he'd be putting me on. Oh, also I didn't mention Snowfall is on Fox. Superstore is on... What is Superstore on? Is it on... No, it's not on Fox. It's on... I think it's on NBC. If I'm correct, I think it's on NBC. Rick and Morty is Adult Swim, Over the Garden Wall, Cartoon Network. I already said that, but I'm just trying to make sure y'all know, just in case y'all just want to watch it on regular cable, so y'all know. And for number 10, I have Dave. So Dave is basically about Lil Dicky the rapper, and his real name I believe is Dave. That's why the show is called Dave. So he basically have a show on Hulu, and he collaborates with a whole bunch of rappers, and he's basically showing you his life coming up before he was a rapper and getting into the whole being a rapper thing, and it's very funny. And you learn a lot about Lil Dicky. My friend put me onto that show as well. I was thinking about watching it before he even said anything, but then it was like, it's Lil Dicky. Like, he's so he's not a very serious individual. But parts of the show there was very serious elements in it as well. So you know, you gotta have a balance between seriousness and comedy. You know. So that's all I have for the list. Those 10 shows. Let me know if you ever watch one of those shows, if you're planning on watching it. Just let me know. And also let me know if you like this series that I'm doing with the shows, and I'll probably be doing movies next, so stay tuned for that. So before I end out this video, I'm just gonna talk to you guys for a bit as usual, and that'll be all. So, as I always say, make sure you sign the petition down below, because Black Lives Matter, they always have, they always will. And I've been saying this for months now, because there's a lot of people who just were saying it for the month of the time being when the whole thing was going on with George Floyd. And I can't even say I'm not part of that, because I really wasn't saying nothing about that stuff before. Like, because I just really started talking about social issues like a couple months ago, but I never really talked about police brutality until the George Floyd thing, because I feel like with the whole video of George Floyd getting murdered, it really shook everybody, because it's like that was on camera, people tried to stop it, couldn't be stopped, and you have all these cops on top of him. So that really shook everybody. That shook basically every age group, every ethnicity, every person you could ever think of. It shook more than just black and brown individuals. So I think that was the turning point for everybody to like stand up. But don't just do it in that moment. Just continue to advocate for black and brown lives. Don't just do it in that month, because if you're just doing it in that given time, you're just being a seasonal activist. Because at the end of the day, I feel like you as a black and brown person, you should be more sensitive to situations like that, because that could have been you, that could have been your family member, that could have been your friend. So for you to just disregard that happened even before George Floyd, that's like you disregarding that slavery happened, and you're saying like, I don't feel no type of way about slavery never happened. It's like that's how I see it. I also wanted to talk about me updating my channel uploading schedule, and I potentially want to be doing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I gotta see if it's feasible, but I do want to start doing 3 uploads a week. And yeah, I really wanted to touch on that because I just felt some type of way about it, so I had to lift that off my chest. Also, I want to thank you guys for continuing to support me. I know I'm trying to get 2K before January. If I don't, I plan on getting it like the end of January. So if I don't get it before January, I want to get it before February 1st. So I'm trying to hit to 2K, and really I'm just trying to get monetized. But at the end of the day, I know I'm going to get monetized. I just been doing YouTube for a year, so I can't really, you can't rush the process. Because there's some people that get monetized in a week, a month, 5 months, 6 months, whatever. But you can't rush the process, because what's for you gonna always be for you. You just probably gotta work a little harder and a little smarter, period. But that's all I wanted to say. And yeah, make sure you guys sign the petition down below and vote, because I don't know how many times I gotta tell y'all, but you have to vote. And I'm gonna set up my whole voting thing and try to get me squared away for voting. I'm actually gonna set that up with my boyfriend. And no, I'm not registering to vote. I'm already registered to vote. I'm actually gonna go vote, so I'm trying to set that up with my boyfriend so we can actually go together. Because you guys know I'm in Miami and my boyfriend lives in Miami, so we just should go together and get that done. So I think that's all I have for you guys today. As usual, thank you for your support. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate you guys. And if you are new here, make sure you turn on post notifications so you don't miss none of the saucy and fire content. Check out Christian Beauty Plug's channel. Everything will be on the iCard, on the screen, in the description. And also, if you aren't into the dollhouse, make sure you go ahead and subscribe so you become a dolly today. So I'll see you guys in the next video. With love and with care. Blessed, don't be stressed. Not for well call. Haitian doll. Sophia out.